1940, I became a director so that I would not have to talk to writers anymore.
Those are a lot harder. Number one player. Hey, don't feel bad. That's better than 0, isn't it? Now tell me what your name is. Oh, yeah. Hey, I also need to know if you want a 7-question game or a 21-question game.
30 seconds.
Your buzzer's the letter B, as in baboon.
20 seconds.
What is with the starfish gobo?
20 seconds, people.
Oh, holy mackerel. Okay, listen up. As soon as you think you know the answer to a question, buzz in. Then you have to hit the number that corresponds to the answer you want. You got that? It's simple.
10 seconds.
Good luck.
9.
Okay, get the desktop out of here.
Thank you,
6.
Thank
Take it to black. Here we go.
3.
Du musst mehr Gutgefühl fühlen. Mit
Obernastrom.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Welcome, welcome. Hi, hello. This is You Don't Know Jack. I'm Cookie, and you're pathetic. Playing by yourself? Go read a book. Oh, all right, whatever. Hey, all by yourself today? Okay, let's see if you can fill up that seat next to you with some cash. Let's rock. Category, please. Shake hands with. Come on, honey. I know it'll perk up soon. And it's worth $2,000 if you get this one right. You know that couple from those Taster's Choice commercials? Let's say they're really hitting it off and want to, go all night, but they're out of instant coffee. What could they ingest that would give them the biggest caffeine boost? A can of cola, a cold remedy, a chocolate bar, or a cup of Earl Grey tea? According to the FDA, a can of cola can have up to 72 milligrams of caffeine, making it a potent caffeine source. Times like these are made for carbonated sugar water. Okay, pick a category. Coming at you, infamous last words, and you pocket $2,000 if you get this one. Put it in gear, 'cause here we go. Considering his life's accomplishments, which of the following were definitely not Socrates' last words? I guess I asked too many questions. I should have stayed in the army. I wish I hadn't written all those books, or yuck, hemlock. Socrates never actually wrote anything. All the concepts and ideas attributed to him come to us from Plato, who wrote it all down. So in fact, Socrates' last words may have been, "I need new writers, Plato. I'm dying up here." All right, hit me. Open wide and get ready for, didn't they used to be green? $2,000 says you don't know this one. Let's see if you can wrap your head around this. According to Klingon lore, what ritual might the Klingons have performed when Star Trek The Next Generation went off the air? The tea ceremony, the changing of the guard, the Age of Ascension ceremony, or the death howl?
This'll just be our little secret.
It is a good time to die.
When one of theirs falls, Klingons howl to alert the afterlife that a warrior is coming, and to warn us that an endless series of movies is coming. I need a category.
You can't stop at 3, no, you gotta head for, yeah!
Well, looks like this category is Inkin-Dinka-Doo, and you're playing for $3,000 cash money. Okay, archaeologists, imagine this. Say you found an ancient Incan document and want to include it in an art collection. What 1970s art fad would best complement your new find? Spirographs, macrame wall hangings, ships and bottles, or magic rocks? Ancient Incans had no written language. They nodded in colored string to record events and thoughts.
Agni goodness, that relic from a noble ancient culture is kind of neat, and that fern looks great alongside it.
Okay, I need a category.
Let's blow this time and head for number 5.
The category is, I'll be there with bells on. $2,000 for a correct answer. Listen up, folks. No, I mean pay attention here. This is important. Our microphones are on location to record a momentous event in American history. Let her rip, fellas.
Oh, jeez, you busted it.
Hey, anybody want to go get a cheesesteak?
Where am I? London, Philadelphia, Baltimore, Boston. That sound you heard was the Liberty Bell cracking in Philadelphia. Yeah, let me digest that cheesesteak sandwich a bit longer. You'll hear something else crack. Category, please. Here we have, nice knockers, baby. How does $2,000 sound? Time to fill in the blank. Buzz in and start typing when you know the answer. Knock, knock. Let's see what you think. Start typing, then hit return. The proper response to knock, knock is always, who's there? Unless, of course, you think it's the Jehovah's Witnesses and you pretend you're not home. Okay, pick a category.
7, lucky 7.
Pucker up for. Ooh, that sounds spooky. Looks like this one's going for $1,000. Okay, open up your ears and get ready. All right, I need a bodily noise for a television theme song. Which of these sounds has already been used in the theme song of a horror comedy sitcom? Is it 1, 2, 3, or 4? And I'll play them one more time. 1, 2, 3, or 4. This finger snapping noise was used in the theme song for The Addams Family, which was a sitcom about a family of monsters. Not to be confused with The Munsters, which had no snaps and was a completely different sitcom about a family of monsters. All right, hit me. Uh-oh, blah, 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 blah.
It's time for equilibrization.
Your gibberish category for today is, a pirate's to-do list is so tedious. I'm going to open the value of this gibberish question at $5,000. Okay, you're going to have about 30 seconds to solve this, but every second and a half, I'm taking away some money. Okay, listen up. What peppy phrase does this rhyme with? Thief, plot, sneer, hit, press me crew. And remember, don't be fooled by the punctuation or that goofy pirate voice. First clue, you hear it at high school football games. Ooh, look at those tight ends. You hear? It's all yours. Type in your answer and hit return. That was my favorite cheer.
D plus near hit, press me crew. Please want leer spit, now shot screw.
Okay, I need a category.
Aloha, question number 9.
Well, what do we have here? Up and Adams. Get it right, I'm handing over $2K. Flex those fingers, cause here it comes. Imagine that the Addams family is visited by a cousin, Nick Adams. Given the author of the Nick Adams stories, who most likely joined the show's writing staff? Ernest Hemingway, Jack Kerouac, Ian Fleming, or F. Scott Fitzgerald? Kerouac, beat it! For the curious, here's the right answer. Ernest Hemingway. You can already see his influence in the Addams Family theme. They're spooky, altogether kooky, they live in a museum, people come to see them. I need a category. Hey, great choice, sweetie. I've been waiting for this since we got going, cause this one's a three-way. Okay, listen up. This is pretty simple. You're gonna see a three-way like this one. If you buzz in when the correct member of the three-way is lit up, it's 1,000 in the bank. But watch out, if you're wrong, you'll lose $1,000 every time you're wrong. But don't be misled, this question may or may not have anything to do with the three-way as a group. Okay, let's get down and dirty. Let's just say this one's known as May My Force Be On You, which means this three-way's gonna be about Han, Luke, and Leia. Here we go, and for goodness sake, be careful.
Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes!
Okay, we're stripped down to our skivvies. Looks like that's all we got. Let's see how you scored. Nicely done, a perfect score. Must be all that practicing alone, huh? This should firm up your overall score. So, was it as good for you as it was for me? Probably better. Okay, let's get on with the game. That's it for round one. Let's go to round two. Now remember, everything in round two is worth double, so heads up. Okay, pick a category.
Don't look now. It's question 11.
This one likes to go by. Still hungry? And get this one right, you got 4K coming your way. Why did everyone do a Julius Caesar after he was dead? That's what I want to know. If the Roman senators had decided to use Julius Caesar's sliced up body to make an authentic Caesar salad, which ingredient would not have been needed? Sliced eyelids and sliced anchovies, a head of romaine lettuce and his head, toe cheese and Parmesan cheese, or fingernails tossed with balsamic vinegar? Yeah, be sure to put some toenail clippings in there for texture. The correct answer is... there's no place in a Caesar salad for balsamic vinegar. Could you imagine how much that would sting with all those open wounds? Category, please.
I'm getting a rating of 12. Over.
And this one is, why didn't Socrates just say they were his ideas? You get 4,000 clams for this one. Hey, remember those old school films where Jiminy Cricket taught us all about math and music and how to shoot pool? Suppose a cartoon spokesman is needed to teach philosophy in school films. If the film is about Plato's allegory involving shadows and reality, who would be the best choice? Inch High Private Eye, Captain Caveman, Bizarro Superman, or Casper the Friendly Ghost? Referred to as Plato's cave allegory, Plato compares humans' everyday life to a world where people are tied down in a cave near a burning fire where all they can see are their shadows cast on the wall. It sounds complicated now, but it'll all make sense when you see Captain Caveman tied down in the film at school. Trust me. All right, hit me. For your enjoyment, a stroke of advertising genius. And it's worth $2,000 if you get this one right. Just step up and take a swing at this one. If you were to take a photograph of the thing after which Kodak is named, what would your picture show? A type of South American goat, the Eastman family dog, the inventor of the Polaroid, or nothing? Eastman made it up. It's good. Kodak doesn't stand for anything. George Eastman just needed something short and punchy and thought the letter K was really cool. And Kukla, Fran, and Ollie was already taken. Okay, I need a category.
Ain't no love like number 14.
This little number's known as Right Foot Blue! Sir, yes, sir! This one can net you $6,000. Let's see how you handle this one. Considering what type of location is credited as the birthplace of the Marines, which skill would be the most appropriate boot camp training? Clapping when stage lights go out, killing and eating cattle, lifting beer mugs with one hand, or wiping sunscreen on the enemy? Drink up. The Marines were believed to have started at the Tun Tavern, a brew house in Philadelphia. The Marines were started in a tavern. Our national anthem is a drinking song. You know, we're going to have to change our name to the U.S. of AA. I need a category.
Not 14, not 16, you're right in between.
Now serving. That's gross. Play your cards right, you win $4,000. Okay, for this question, I want you to...
Hey, Cookie.
Come on, I'm doing the show.
I got your paycheck.
Oh, thanks, Ray. I thought we were supposed to get direct deposit.
I don't trust that stuff.
Man, can you believe the taxes they take out? You know, if we got paid more often than every other week, we'd end up making more money.
Really?
Sure, more frequent paydays, smaller paychecks, smaller percentage of your taxes taken out, bigger net pay.
So it'd be like getting a raise, huh?
Okay, folks, try this. Under which pay period would I receive my paycheck most frequently? Diurnally, semi-diurnally, bi-weekly, or semi-weekly? Nope, diurnally means once a day.
Like the vitamins.
Like the vitamins, yes. Let's see what somebody smart would have picked.
Why'd you say that?
Because they didn't get it right.
So it's like they're dumb.
Yes, like they're dumb. Go ahead, tell them. Semi-diurnal.
Yeah, is half a day or every 12 hours.
Well, thanks for bringing my check, Ray. I gotta finish up now.
Sure. So that's all you do is read this stuff?
Well, pretty much, yeah.
How much they pay you?
Get out of my booth, man.
Just asking.
Get out. Monkeys I work with. Moving on. Category, please. You chose wisely, my friend. You just got your hands on a dis or dat. And this dis or dat questions category is NBA action is fantastic. I'm going to read off 7 names, and for each one I want you to tell me if the person is a player in the NBA or a leader of a nation in Eastern Europe. As each name comes up, if it's an NBA player, press 1. If it's a current or former leader of an Eastern European country, press 2. And to skip, press 4. $1,000 for each correct answer, but $1,000 off for each one you miss or any that you just don't get to. Okay, can I have 30 seconds on the clock, please? Let's dance. Slobodan Milosevic, player of the... Arvydas Sabonis, Vlade Divac, Scottie Pippen, Milan Panic, Sasha Danilovic. Last one, Radovan Karadzic. That's all she wrote. You missed one, but you hit on 6. Nothing to feel bad about. Let's look at your new total. Hey, that's something. Let's keep going. Okay, pick a category.
On the big bayou in Louisiana, quest on 17.
This category's known as, so you kiss your mother with that mouth, and you pocket $2,000 if you get this one. Okay, imagine you're in a sports bar and you overhear this guy trying to pick up some woman. To impress her, he brags about the time he put the biscuit in the basket by scoring 5-hole from the slot. If he keeps his sports lingo consistent, what pickup line would he use next? So, baby, want to go for a power play? How about a trip to third base? I've got a great slam dunk. Or, would you like to see my pommel horse? Just like a power play, 5-hole the slot and putting the biscuit in the basket are all common hockey expressions. Of course, if he also mentions he once got 2 in the box for syphilis, well, that's not hockey anymore. I need a category. May I introduce, it's not over till the fat lady wears floppy shoes. $2,000 says you don't know this one. Put your tray in the upright position, it's time for takeoff. Suppose Bozo got tired of the circus and decided to take up opera. Considering the lead tenor is a clown, for which of these operas is Bozo already dressed? La Traviata, La Boheme, I Pagliacci, or Die Zauberflöte? I Pagliacci is the story of a clown tormented by his unfaithful wife.
That's right, Bozo. I found a man whose nose doesn't squeak when he ravishes me.
Okay, I need a category. Okay. Okay, give it up for reasons not to buy a watch from the guy in a raincoat. 4,000 big ones for a right answer here. Heads up, here it comes. If the watches and artist Salvador Dali's persistence of memory were to be promoted in a commercial, what tagline would be most appropriate? Takes a punching and keeps on munching, takes a belting and keeps on melting, takes a cleaning and keeps on screaming, or takes a whacking and keeps on quacking. The clocks and Dolly's persistence of memory all appear to be melting. To which I say, hey Dolly, keep your swatch away from the heater. All right, hit me. And I believe this one's called, whoa, put a lid on that thing. How does $4,000 grab you? You know, a good way to make friends is to compliment people. If you were to say something to a man about his hat, which of the following would not make any sense? That cockchafer frames your head nicely. That coxcomb works with your hair. A tall man like you wears a billy cock well. Or, hey, nice cocked hat. A billy cock is a felt hat like a derby. Billy must have had one serious birth defect. Oh man, I can't believe I got away with saying the word cock so many times. The only one of these that doesn't refer to a hat somehow is cockchafer. It's a European beetle, or a steel wool jockstrap. Category, please. You think you know the attack, huh? I got news for you. Not all attacks are equal. Here's your clue. Show me the money. Yeah, right. You gotta earn it first. Good luck. Wow, you were the best guest we had this whole game. Really? Now do me a favor. Take a quick look to your left, now your right, and repeat after me.
You don't know. All right, that's one more in the can, folks. Hey, Raul, what's happening?
Biological clock ticking. If so, try.
Hey, if you want to have another go at this game, just give me the word and I'll set you all up, all right?
When it's that special time, the stone is blue.
The ring is blue. Randy, take me now.
I'm watching the game.
I said now.
Okay, whoa!
When you're barren, the stone is black.
Come on, baby, give me something.
Back off, Randy.
But honey...
Read the ring.
No more messy temperature readings, no more counting days. Just watch for the blue stone and get busy.
That was great, honey.
Yeah, I bet I'm knocked up.
Thanks, Fertility Ring.
Fertility Ring. When it's blue, you screw.
Mommy, is Fluffy living with God now?
Yes, honey, he is.
Let Heavenly Critters Pet Cemetery be there for you in your time of need. Call 1-800-293-7768 and ask about our unique pre-need funeral planning services. That's 1-800-BY-SPOT.
Mommy, do they have squeaky toys in heaven?
I'm sure they do.
Heavenly Critters Pet Cemetery. For those times when your love doesn't fit in a shoebox.
This week on Zenora, Queen of Battle, a plan is hatched.
Zenora, what should we do?
We'll have to make them think we're enemies. Quick, fake a cat fight.
Ah, my hair!
And a friendship is strengthened.
That cat fight got me so dusty.
Here, let me give you a sponge bath.
All on the next Zenora.
Von den Deutsche Felden kommt.
Ubernostrum.
It's delicious.
Ubernostrum tastes just like candy.
I mean, it's tasty.
I enjoy the freedom of Ubernostrum.
It takes the pain away.
Ubernostrum.
Ubernostrum makes me feel fresh.
Ubernostrum improved my golf game.
I made $20,000.
I never knew love, and then I tried Ubernostrum.
Ubernostrum.
I haven't cried in weeks, I think.
You should take Ubernostrum just in case.
There's no downside.
It looks great. I look great.
I feel great now.
I feel good.
Good.
Goodness.
Savory goodness.
Ubernostrum.
This is gonna sound strange, but I feel like more like a woman.
I feel more like a woman.
Ubernostrum changes lives.
Thank you, Ubernostrum.
Thank God for
Ubernostrum.
Du müssen mehr Gutgefühlen mit
Ubernostrum.
Hello, my name is Walter Gingerbelly. I'm not a TV star with a special message about staying in school. I'm not a high-powered politician with a plea for votes. And I'm not trying to sell you anything. I've just got lots of money, and I like the sound of my own voice. With the money I have, it's worth spending some of it just to get on the airwaves for 30 seconds and talk about myself. Hell, this 30 seconds is costing me less than I make in 30 seconds, so what do I care? In fact, since I've paid for the airtime, I can make you listen to really anything. So here's a little clip of what I sound like getting up in the morning. Well, that's about all the time I have. So this is Walter Gingerbelly saying, remember, money doesn't buy you happiness, but it does allow me to waste your time.